welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elena, and today I'm going to be rating trades that I have done in the past. Now, for some reason, I didn't really used to screenshot all of the trades I used to do, and sadly, Dragon Ranchers doesn't really have like a trading history. Maybe in the future, I don't know. I should suggest that actually. Okay, but anyways, yeah, there's no trading history, and I only have a couple that I've screenshotted. But of course, if I do more trades, I'll make an updated video because stuff like this is really fun to do. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss out when I post. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so a lot of stuff has been happening recently. I haven't really been posting as frequently and I'm sorry. I've just had a little bit of like a burnout and haven't really had any like inspiration or anything to post, but I am back, of course, and I'm so excited because eventually, soon, the Amphill will be getting a redesign, and I've checked the developer feed a couple of times, and it looks amazing. So I'm so excited. I just bought a themed Amphill, and it was so adorable, and I can't wait for the redesign because it looks amazing. The animations, of course, look amazing, and I just can't wait for that. And also, I haven't really been posting. As you see, I've been posting some YouTube shorts, and I'm sorry. I just wanted to at least post something little. I've just been really busy trying to, juggle school along with trying to post content and just being on Roblox. But yeah, I've been running into so many people on Roblox, and it's just so exciting to see everybody. But yeah, I'm talking too much, so we are going to start rating the trades that I have done. Now, I know most of these are either an overpay or, yeah, they're all an overpay probably. So don't be surprised. And I know, just, you don't have to comment that I took a loss, I know. But, I mean, the dragons made me happy, even though I don't have half of them. But it's okay. So here's the first one that I've done. It was kind of an overpay because the Harvi is kind of still good in demand and value, but I really wanted an arrow and I didn't have one. And this one was themed and it was super pretty and I love it. I still have it, of course, because this trade was very recent, but it is definitely one of my favorites. I say that for every dragon, but they're just my favorite. Now, what would I rate that trade out of 10? I would probably give that trade an 8 out of 10 because, it was my favorite. Not really, but, it was a pretty decent trade. And I didn't have the arrow yet, so I completed a little thing in the Dragonpedia. I only have a couple more. So, yeah, that was pretty good. Now, moving on to this trade. Basically, I have no words. Let's just say I saw somebody on a geo and it was just the prettiest pink ever. I was like, oh my gosh, their geo is so pretty. And it was also, it had a legendary color. I mean, not a legendary color, it had a legendary eye and it was full mutation. And that's all I knew because that's what the name was. And I was like, I need this dragon. So you know me, I'm a little bit shy whenever I'm in Roblox. I know it's not like a real life situation, but you know what? I just get nervous anyways. But I tried to walk up to them and send a casual trade. That did not work. They had their trades off. So I was like, oh my gosh, well I don't want them to leave. I really want this trade. So I casually start saying in the chat, oh, I really am looking for a geo. I'm looking for a full mutation geo. I would like it to have some pretty colors. And then they traded me and I overpaid because I just needed it. And it's still in my inventory. It's definitely one of my favorites. Okay, well, I have an explanation for this trade. Basically, way back when Leisure was a thing, which was the old auction place, I used to have a geo. It used to be my dream dragon, and I got it. I was so hyped up to get it, but I have no clue what happened. I think I traded it, but stuff happens, and we do some mistakes, but it's okay. And I did get the geo because I did that trade. But it's okay. I really love the Geos, and I'm glad that they're going to be returning. I'm pretty sure for the Guild Wars, I won't be getting one, but, I already have one, so I'm pretty, I'm chill with that. This next trade was a really good one in my opinion. Also, oh my, I forgot to rate the last one. Okay, for the last trade for the Geo, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. As I said, it was one of my dream dragons, so I'm really happy I got it. But moving on to this one, it is a primary color potion for a Skraey. A Skraey? I have no clue how to pronounce that name, but it's like the winter dragon. It looks like a snowflake almost, and it's really pretty. But it was a good trade. I mean, I don't know how much they're worth, but I haven't really seen them in game. But I think that it was a pretty good trade since it's just one potion that I can get for free right now, as in the with the pumpkins. So I think that was a really good trade. I'm gonna give that one a 10 out of 10 because that one's just amazing. These next trades are going to be absolutely shocking. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below what was your favorite trade, because technically I liked all of these trades, but everybody has their own opinions. So yeah, just comment down below what your favorite trade out of all of these were. These next trades are going to be absolutely crazy, like I've said. You just have to stay tuned. Okay guys, so this trade right here was a trade for basically my dream dragons. Now, this was before I had like a crazy attachment to the Moaralas. This was the first one that we got for free, I'm pretty sure. If you won the Guild Wars the first time around. And you get the Moarala, but now it's in the egg. But that's pretty cool. So, this was my first ever Moarala. It kind of, I don't know, the colors looked pretty weird, but other than that, I loved it. For some reason, I traded it, but I still have one of the three of the dragons. I don't have the Razora. I traded that. Sadly, I don't have the Aranga because I traded that as well. No, I actually sold it. I sold it to get a different dragon I wanted at the time. But I do still have the Tusk, and it's double legendary full mutation. Super pretty, and I love it. And his name's Kaleidoscope. And, definitely one of my favorite dragons in the game, one of my dream dragons, and I'm so glad that I was able to trade for it. But back then, this was a couple months ago, like when the first Guild Wars was around, which was a pretty long time ago. So back then, the Moaralas weren't really worth a lot. I'd say back then they were only like 2 million at the time. And now they're like up to 5 million. I really don't know. The market changes every day, so it's kind of hard to stay updated. But back then, it was really not that worth that much. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. It wasn't worth that much. And now, of course, it is. But this may look like a bad trade. But what? Back then, it was a good trade. Because all of the dragons were full mutation. And yeah, super cool. So since these were my dream dragons at the time, I would rate this trade a 10 out of 10. But of course, as of right now, how values are, this trade would probably be around like a 7 out of 10 or like a 6 out of 10. But I'd say it was a good trade. This last trade was definitely one of my favorites. Of course, right off the bat, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because I still have this exact Moarala, and I've given it a little bit of an upgrade, and it looks super pretty now, and it's definitely one of my favorites. I named her Ryla, or Rayla, however you want to pronounce it, and she's super pretty. I'm going to pop up some pictures of what she looks like as of right now, and this trade was crazy. This was back when the Solstice event, I think it was week 1, if I'm pretty sure. It was either week 1 or week 2. Or week 3. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I cannot remember, but whatever week it was, the Cosmolisk was brand new. Brand new. And I was like, I'm trading mine because I don't know why. It was really hard to hatch, but like, I just knew I needed to trade it as of the second it updated. I needed to trade it away because I knew the value would eventually drop, which it did. But when it first came out, it was worth like 4 million, 5 million. People were getting a lot, okay? And I was like, if everybody's getting good trades, why can't I? So I go and I was looking maybe to see if someone was trading their Moarala for a Cosmolisk. And long behold, we found somebody trading their full mutation, double legendary Moarala. That's really crazy. That is like the best trade, I think, in history. Not in history, but of course, in my history, it is a good trade. I usually do bad trades, so this was a really good one for me. 10 out of 10. It was an amazing trade. And I still have the Moarala, so definitely a 10 out of 10. But I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit random, but I really wanted to make this video. And of course, whenever I do more trades, I will be updating the video because why not? Trades are always fun to do. And of course, this is like a reminder. It doesn't really matter if it's a win or lose, as long as you're happy with the trade. That's all that matters. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what your favorite trade was out of all of them. Mine was definitely the last one I showed. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, my angels!